Hello, hello. Hi, everybody. I don't know that we have an audience yet. Don't see an audience yet. Let's see. All right. I see that we are live on Facebook. Don't think that we have an audience just yet. That's okay. Um, all right. So I see we have a person. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Um, Unfortunately, we could not stream to LinkedIn due to um, connection streaming issues, not on my end, but on the other end. So I had to cancel, unfortunately, on LinkedIn, which is the main platform I'm going to be talking about. But um, we're going to continue on, and I will post this to my LinkedIn account today as soon as this is over with. So um, did want to share that as well. So thanks to those of you that are joining. Really appreciate your support. I do know we have a few people that are on um, that are going to be on today for LinkedIn. Again, I will post that to the platform. I'll post it to the platform. I hate that happen, but sometimes things happen, and you don't always um, get to control technology. When it works, and when it doesn't work. So we're going to keep rocking and rolling on this today. We're going to keep rocking and rolling. So want to say hi to everybody. Robin Tucker here, Wilson Consulting LLC, and I am on here today to talk about engaging on the LinkedIn platform. And again, I know this is Facebook, but we are going to keep moving on, and we are going to share this with our LinkedIn folks as well. I'm going to share this with our LinkedIn folks. Let's see, so that we can have this information. Okay, so I just did part of this presentation with the Community Foundation of Memphis. Went over really well. So this is the last part of the series Shine on the LinkedIn platform. We talked about, we broke down the acronym Shine, SHINE, and we started actually 4 weeks ago. This is the fifth week. We started 4 weeks ago talking about how do you shine on the platform, starting with the S, which is standing out on the platform. Then we started that, I think, May 30th, and then we went to the next week with the H, honing in on skills on the platform. Then we talked about the I in Shine, which is, what was the I? Uh-oh, I'm having a brain freeze here. Increasing your visibility on the platform. And last week we discussed the N, which was networking on the platform. So today we're going to cover the E, engaging or engagement on the platform. So we're going to talk about that today. So let's talk about, I do have some slides I'm going to share. I'll be doing some sharing. So we're going to talk about and just kind of look at what really is engaging. We talk about LinkedIn, talk about the platform, what is engaging on the platform. So I'm going to share with you guys um, just some slides I shared the other day, and I think it will be um, pertinent and relevant. So I am going to present. I'm going to share my screen so you guys can see what we have going on. Okay. And we're going to do that. Let's see here. Okay. So make sure that you guys can see that. We're going to talk about what is exactly, when we talk about LinkedIn and the LinkedIn platform, what is LinkedIn engagement? What is LinkedIn engagement? All right. And I can't see, oops, and I can't see my screen anymore. So we're just going to do it like this. So we talk about LinkedIn engagement. Let me make this a little bit bigger so you guys can see. There we go. We talk about LinkedIn engagement. What exactly is LinkedIn engagement? And again, I know we're on Facebook, but for those of you who are watching and that are on LinkedIn, this is going to be a great refresher or tutorial about how this works. So we talk about LinkedIn engagement. That's the total number of interactions on your posts that are likes, clicks, comments, and reposts. That is what LinkedIn engagement is. So you want to make sure that when you are engaging on LinkedIn, first of all, let me put a caveat here that if you're on the platform, you want to be consistent. LinkedIn is about, I always think about LinkedIn as the long game. Consistency, long-term consistency is what gets you winning on the platform. It's what increases your visibility. It's what increases your credibility. So you want to make sure that you are actually on the LinkedIn platform at least once a week. Okay, it can be more, but at least once a week. This is very important that you keep your visibility high, and by doing that, you're part of that 1% of folks that are engaged on LinkedIn. 1% out of the 1 billion people that are on there, only 1% are actively engaged. So you want to be a part of that 1%. So when we talk about engagement, high quality content, LinkedIn users, they love pictures, they love photos, they love graphics and videos. Those are the best performing posts. If you post something on the platform, those are the posts that are really going to get you engaged and involved. So we talk about engagement, impressions are important. So people are just looking at your post. They may not actually give you a reaction, but they're looking at it. That counts as far as visibility as well. Okay. So I'm going to skip here to this slide, which talks about content creation strategies. So we talk about engagement. To engage on the platform is to like, comment, or share a post, but it's also about creating posts as well. So if you're on the platform, you may say, Robin, I don't know what to do, where to start. We're going to talk about that. Types of content, if you're thinking about content on LinkedIn, what you should be writing is looking at videos, looking at graphics, looking at success stories. People love stories on the platform, engaging one-liners, a text-only post that involve sharing an industry article or something related in your field. That works as well. That works great. So you want to make sure that if you do post something that is something that is going to resonate with your audience, people on LinkedIn love stories. They love advice. If you're an expert in your field, things that you want to share, 10 things you didn't think you needed to know, 5 facts about X, what's the latest happening and why. Those types of things, those types of posts are very important to the platform. Okay. So I just want to share that. Let's see, what else would I want to share regarding that? Engaging on the network. Okay. Engaging on the network. So when we talk about LinkedIn and engaging on the network, you want to make sure that your profile is optimized, that it's complete. That is key. That is important that you have an optimized profile. Okay. If you don't know what that means or understand what that means that your LinkedIn profile is complete, that you have a professional profile photo, that you have a banner photo behind your profile, that you have a headline that speaks to your personal brand, an about section that summarizes who you are and what you do and what value you can provide, your experience, any organizations or volunteer interests that you have, and recommendations. So if you don't have all of that called out on your um, LinkedIn profile, you may want to take another look and see what you need to add. Also, strategic connections. Those that you connect with on the platform, you want to be very intentional and strategic about those that you connect with. Just don't randomly connect with a bunch of folks. Again, LinkedIn is a long game. It's not about how many folks you can connect with in a day. It's not about getting a bunch of numbers up on your connections, but it's about who you actually intentionally connect with. Somebody in your industry, in your field. Maybe it's an industry that you're interested in. Maybe it's someone you worked with. Maybe it's someone you went to school with. Maybe you have professional affiliation with that person. Whatever it is, be intentional and strategic about the connections that you make on the platform. When you connect with somebody on LinkedIn, you want to connect with them, use it with a personal message. LinkedIn will ask you, do you want to send a message with your connection request or not? If you have a free account, this is limited to 5 connection personal messages with your connection request per month. If you have a premium account, this is unlimited. LinkedIn just made that restriction to the free account not long ago. So you're limited to 5 connection requests per month. You also want to share valuable content, post relevant content. If you see something really cool somebody has posted, you can share it, reshare it, repost it rather to your page. You can engage others in AI posts or collaborations. So the use of AI is strong on the LinkedIn platform. If you're given the opportunity to answer a question on a collaborative post, do so. That's another way to engage, and also positions you to be in line for a top voice for that particular industry question. So it's important that you engage that way. Also, you can send recommendations, make introductions, and join LinkedIn groups. That is another way to engage with the network and increase your network by joining LinkedIn groups. There are over 79,000 groups on LinkedIn. So take advantage of the group that resonates to your industry, your profession, those that are like-minded in what you do. Okay. So, you may say, Robin, I need thought starter on how to engage on the platform. How do I engage? So one way to engage on the platform is to have some thought starters. How do you do that? Of course, you can use ChatGPT or other platforms that may work for you. That would be great as well. But these are just some thought starters to help you understand how you can best engage on the platform, how you can best engage on the platform. So um, you can actually, these are 50 ways to grow and engage on the platform. And, with that, you can uh, use these as thought starters, right? You can create a list of frequently asked questions for your industry. You can ask a question that needs to be answered. You can share a milestone. You can share lessons learned that you learned in your industry. There are many ways that you can share information And again, this is a thought starter. These are thought starters ways you can create a how-to guide. You can create a short video. If there's a job opening at your company, you can share that. You can write about something that made you smile today. People like personal stories on the platform as well as professional information. These are things that you can share. Talk about trends in your industry. So there, you may be stuck. A lot of times people always ask me, Robin, I do not know what to talk about on the platform. I have no idea. So these are thought starters. These are some great ways to grow and engage your network. So again, there are ways that you can do this easily and not be stuck all the time. Another thing that you can do to increase your engagement is you can actually look at your LinkedIn analytics, your performance, how your analytics are performing. Okay. This is a great way to see how you're doing. And I'm going to stop sharing and see if you guys have any questions up to this point. Again, we're talking about engagement on the LinkedIn platform, how important this is, how engagement is key to success on the platform. First of all, you have to be on the platform in order to be engaged. That's, the first thing. And then you can go from there as far as extending and advancing your network. So being on the network is important. It's important that you are engaged. So as we continue on, another way that you can engage on the platform is through analytics. You want to know how well you're doing. You can't manage what you can't manage what you can't measure. So in order to know how well you're doing on the platform, you need metrics. You need something that's going to help you understand how well you're doing on the platform. So I'm going to present and share my screen again. And I'm going to share with you guys what analytics looks like on the platform. So I'm sharing my screen, and analytics are easy to get to on the platform. So on your profile, and again, I'm sharing my profile, you can actually go to your profile and click here on analytics. It's going to be private to you, right? But you can show all your analytics. And when you do that, it will show you if you're posting, it will show you your post impressions, right? How many folks have looked at that, how many followers you have, how many profile views you have. It will also show you how many appearances of people searched your profile, how many appearances you've had this week. Okay. You can delve into weekly sharing tracker, right? You can talk about what for the week you've made 3 posts. I've made 3 posts. There's been 16 comments, and there have been 5 contributions. So this is a way to really deep dive and dig into how well that you are doing as far as from an engagement standpoint. Remember, we can't manage what we can't measure. And so knowing how well you did on the platform shows your level of engagement. If I had all zeros here, if nobody was looking at what I was doing, if I wasn't posting anything, then that let me know I have work to do as far as the platform is concerned. I have work to do. So you can click on, let's say, post impressions, and it'll tell you over the past 7 days how you've done, right? You can look at this graph and go on any point here and see how many impressions you've had on various posts. June 26th was a great day for a post I made because I had 839 impressions, and all impressions are views of your post on the platform. People are just seeing what you posted. They may not comment, they may not like it, they may not share it, but they've looked at it. And so these count on engagement. Impressions count on your level of engagement. So that's important as well. All right. So I'm going to stop sharing here so you guys can see that. So again, on the LinkedIn platform, engagement is key. I would say it's probably the most important thing outside of connecting with folks on the platform, being engaged, being on the platform at least once a week. And I challenge folks to 15 minutes. If you've got 15 minutes in a day, I'm sorry, not in a day, in a week, 15 minutes in a week, which most people have 15 minutes because, you take 15 minutes just to scroll through your phone on Facebook, on any social media platform. You may take 15 minutes to even check email. But what I'm asking is 15 minutes on the platform to comment, to like, to share, or even post something. Just as a reminder to stay engaged and involved. So everybody's got 15 minutes in a week. I'm not saying a day, but just starting out baby steps to ensure that you're on the platform. Okay, so that's another way to engage. You can also look at establishing your voice, being engaged. So if you're looking to be a thought leader on the platform, you can post, some really cool stuff about what's going on in your industry. The collaborative AI interactions are awesome because it can help you get you further faster as far as really establishing yourself on the platform. So you want to make sure that you do that. So that way you can really tap into your network. So just some best practices on engagement as we start to wrap up today. And again, thank you for those that are joining or that have joined. And I will share this to LinkedIn. I had to cancel the live because of the streaming issues on that end. So, the show must go on, as they say. So I'm glad that I was able to get on here and share via Facebook as well. So best practices and tips for being on the platform and engaging. Talk about best practices and tips. Ooh, you don't want to see that. Okay. I was trying to make it bigger, but I don't want to mess up. All right, here we go. Best practices and tips on the platform. So again, I talked about an optimized profile page. Want to make sure that your LinkedIn page is completed, everything's filled out. Establishing your voice on the platform. I just mentioned that. Posting weekly. You see a 2-time increasement in your engagement levels. Using eye-rich catching visuals. Using media, using videos, pictures. People are 2 times more likely to look at a post if there's a visual involved, there's a video of a picture or something like that, carousel, they are more likely to look at the post. And tap into your network, engaging with others, folks that you're connected with, send them a message. How are they doing? What's going on in their world? Are they working on any neat projects? Just creating that interaction. Folks that you are connected with, pick 2 folks a week to just connect with, send them a message. Let them know, hey, I saw that you recently posted about X, wanted to follow up on that. How's that going? There are ways that you can really increase your engagement just by tapping into the network you already have. So that's key. Keep that in mind as you are engaging. Again, just want to wrap up what we talked about for the past 5 weeks. Do you shine on the platform? Again, talking about the S, which is standing out on the platform. How do you stand out? You stand out, many ways to stand out on the platform. The biggest standout is going to be networking and engagement. How you stand out. The H in shine is honing in on your LinkedIn skills, making sure that you have relevant skills all throughout your profile. You can add skills to your about section, to your experience section. Obviously, you can add skills to organizations or not recommendations, to certifications and licenses that you may have on the profile. You can add skills to that. So you want to make sure that you have and add relevant skills to your industry or your business so that people can see those. People actually search for skills on the platform. So you want to make sure that if you have those relevant skills to what you're doing, those show up in the search. The I in Shine is increasing your visibility on the platform. And a lot of these intertwine with each other, intermix, intermingle. So if you are looking to increase your visibility, you obviously want to be engaged, network, do things that are going to help boost your visibility, the type of posts that you have on the platform as well. The N, networking on the platform, be strategic and intentional on those that you network with on the platform. Just don't randomly connect with a bunch of folks that you don't know, but make sure you have something in common, whether it is a school affiliation, work affiliation, client affiliation, whatever it is. Make sure that you are strategic and intentional about your connections. And E, the last thing in Shine, engaging on the platform, just went over and talked about making sure that you engage at least once a week for 15 minutes, if not more, just to establish yourself being on there. Your analytics and your performance on the platform improves if you're on the platform regularly. It increases your visibility and credibility, and it shows up on those it shows up, your interactions show up on those you're connected with. It shows up on their timelines, on their homepage. As they're scrolling through, they see, oh, Robin posted something today, or that she shared something or reposted something. So that's a recap of the Shine series. For those of you that have been watching over the past few weeks as we delved into shining on the platform, thank you so much. We appreciate it. I'm sorry that LinkedIn did not work out today, but I will share this on the platform, on my page, on my LinkedIn professional page and company page. I will share this information. So thank you again. I'm going to give you guys back 3 minutes so you can grab some lunch, but I did want to share this information today with you guys as we wrap up the Shine series. So thank you again. Robin Tucker Wilson Consulting LLC. Be on the lookout for some offers and some ways that we can work together. I would love to work with those looking to enhance their LinkedIn experiences. Also, if you have resume review that you need reviewed, I am definitely open for that. And all things networking. So be on the lookout for some hot summer deals from Wilson Consulting LLC. Thank you and have a great rest of the day.